what's up, guys? Once again, welcome back to Moments with Tyler, where we're talking about family, marriage, relationships, and all different types of life ordeals. So today we're going to be talking about, is education really a scam in Nigeria? Seriously. You know, because for some reason, especially with this Gen Z generation, everybody says education is a scam. You know, is it really a scam? Or does it actually matter? Our parents, are they wasting their money sending their children to private schools? Are people actually wasting 4 years of their lives, then another year going to NYC, serving the country? Is it a waste? Or does it count? Today, we'll be hearing from my co-host, JK. Ain't she beautiful? And my guest, lovely Esther, and
Dami.
Miss Dami. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's get started. Guys, let's hit it.
Okay, why are you looking at me though? So,
Because I know how you feel about education.
Yeah, education is light. Education is good.
Okay.
Right? I as much as the Gen Zs, or I would say the young people these days, they'll tell you education is scam, I beg, you go school, come back, you go still go do Yahoo. You know how they can be funny with their sayings and all that. But really, I feel like education is very, very important. There's nothing like school not scam. Nothing like that. School is not scam. Maybe they feel like, I think what's wrong is the fact that people now think immorality is a thing. People are beginning to, maybe the young people of this generation, they feel like there are shortcuts to making it in life.
Yeah.
So why go through school when you can just do one or two and get the money that you want to get? But they fail to realize that what you get from school is not just to make money. The education that you get from being educated is not just making money. It's you know, it adds to the person that you are. It adds to your mindset. It brings quality to your life.
Quality.
When you are educated, you become a quality person. So you're not just living life, you know, just like an ordinary person on the street. And whatever you're even trying to pursue. Some people will tell you, I want to be an actor, so why should I go to school? I already know how to act. I have the talent. Everybody knows from when I was a child, from 2 years old. I've been acting in my church. You know, so I'm an actor. I don't need to go to school to become an actor. But there's something about getting educated in anything you want to do, getting knowledge, more knowledge about what you want to do. It puts you ahead. It puts you ahead. It gives you opportunity. It gives you advantage. You're at advantage when you're educated. Even if you're a farmer and you're educated, there's a way you handle farming, and you'll be more excellent than the local farmer. You become the president of farmers.
Yeah.
When you are the educated one, when maybe the Europeans come and say, okay, we want to support or we want to sponsor farmers or you're the one they will reach out to because you're the one that can understand them. You know that the international market has a language.
Yeah, definitely.
If you are a local producer and you want to break into the international market, there are things you would do. Yeah. There are things that would sell. There's a character you must have. There are some attributes that you must portray to be able to break into the international market. So don't be deceived. Say school na scam. School no be scam. If you go school.
I feel a lot of people say that out of frustration.
Okay.
You see some people that have went through school and they will advise some people not to go because probably after their school, no jobs or probably they are saying it out of frustration.
Frustrations.
School,
okay.
Going to school, education, it's actually not a scam.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Let's hear from Danny.
Well, I'm shocking you guys tonight. I'll actually support for the first time.
Oh, praise the Lord.
But I will still look at it from the point of the Gen Zs.
Wait, is it only the Gen Zs that say this? Because let's stop pushing things to Gen Z.
But they are the ones pushing the narrative. It's sweet in their mouth. They are quick to say.
I'm going to use myself as a practical example now. Knowledge is power. And I don't think you'll be knowledgeable enough without education.
Of course.
Let us be honest. Okay, I studied business administration and I'm working as a writer.
Okay.
It's two different things. But if I didn't have that knowledge, that even when you're doing this, you can do this. And
Education made you have that mindset.
everyone
In the
tells
first
me,
place.
oh, she's a Yahoo girl. She'll wake up midnight and do this, do that. But that midnight, I'm actually compelling my own things. Doing things that makes money for me. I make my money online. Now, the advantage of everything is having that freedom to be your own boss, working remotely. And if you're not
Is a thing.
educated,
How can you even understand working remotely?
Definitely.
You won't. But like they say, education is a scam, because I remember, at least since we finished NYSC till now, none of my friends have gotten a good job. Can you tell a BSc to earn 40,000?
Sorry, and most of them feel
50,000.
education is all about the 9 to 5 jobs.
Jobs. Okay,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I said. It's not just about the money. It's not just about.
And that is because
There's something
people
education
feel
does to you. You
like,
become exposed.
Yeah.
An educated person is exposed.
It's
That's why
exposed.
there are some characters that an illiterate will exhibit, and they don't expect it from someone that is educated.
okay,
Of course.
That differentiates you from that person, because
an
it's just like
SSC
fighting on the streets now. They go say, but you go school now.
Is earning close to, let's say, 3 to 500
K.
per week. How? He actually, when the admission was not forthcoming, I decided to go into this cyber security course.
Yeah.
I don't know. And that was my first time of hearing that.
It's a part of tech
Yeah,
too.
it's tech, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how advanced the IT world is now?
Yeah, definitely.
From your home, I work as a virtual assistant on Upwork too.
Okay.
Because from your home, you can just
From the
make
comfort of your
money.
home.
From the comfort of your home. But if you are not educated, how will you operate your laptop?
In the first place.
How will you even set up your portfolios, set up your profile on LinkedIn? Okay, people think LinkedIn is just there for your guys to make money. I make business transaction from LinkedIn. There are so many learning apps you can learn things from.
Some people,
Online.
some do.
I'm just
Yahoo
learning.
guys use LinkedIn.
Yahoo guys use all platforms.
All platforms.
They are not limited. I know LinkedIn is official, but they use
People
it.
think, okay, we can't even learn something good from these things.
Yeah.
Okay, let me say I work as a writer, yes, but most of the things I know about this job, I actually learned them from all these learning apps online. See, I tell people that the day you stop learning is the day
You
die.
start dying. Yes, that's it. There's
Whether
no
you
two
are
ways about
or
it.
not. When you stop learning, you are dead.
Yeah.
But the problem of this country is we don't want to read.
I used to think that was a cliche. When they say Nigerians don't read or black people don't read,
Just put
I thought it was a thing.
Okay.
Like I just thought it was something to.
Okay.
I thought it was something
Social media
to demean the
social
blacks.
media posts.
Yes.
Some people will find it difficult.
After
to
you,
read.
yeah, they will still come and ask you.
Before they will jump into the comments.
Do you know?
Okay.
Do you know what vendors go
There's,
through? You've written everything there with the amount, and you still see people in your
How
DM.
much?
How much?
You know, the thing is, they say something, right? If you want to hide anything from a black man,
Put it in the book.
Put it in the book.
I thought it was just a cliche.
you know, there's something you just say, post on social media. Someone would clearly say something like, in Lagos, something happened, and play the video, and you see most people
In the comment
in the
section,
conversation.
ask
Where did
him.
this happen? Where is this? This feels like Abuja. Is this?
And then you'll be wondering, are these people mentally
You
okay?
understand? You're very right. Okay, guys, let me say something. First of all, why are people saying is education a scam? One, because when they graduate from school and do the service, there's no jobs.
Exactly my point.
There's something that led to that thought or that
Nigeria's unemployment
word.
rate, in fact, I don't even
It's
want
so
to.
high.
I don't want. Is in the double digits. Do you understand?
Okay.
So anything in double digits is just crazy. Do you understand? So it's even above. It's even past double digits because it's above. It's not in triple digits, but when you, it's even above 20
to
something.
think that NYC
You
release
understand?
graduates every year.
So
Every year.
what the thing is this: we don't go to school just so we can get a job.
Exactly.
That's not what education exactly is about. You understand? I didn't go to school so I could get a job. Do you understand? I studied business management and economics. So getting a job was never a plan. Do you understand? I studied business management, so I wanted to know how to
To
manage my
own business.
Yes.
You understand? How to perfect it.
That's the funniest thing. I think if you're really passionate about anything, money is not the first thing you think of.
understand?
Because this thing he said now made me remember how I went to study mass communication. After I discovered that this is what I want to do, the passion came first.
Exactly.
I was already doing like Vox Pop street interviews as a young girl before I decided to say, okay, I want to study mass communication. So it was an intentional thing. And money was not, honestly, I'm not even going to lie. Money was not in my first 10 thoughts why I wanted to study mass communication.
Exactly.
I was more passionate about, being who I wanted to be. Then the money eventually started to follow, right? Because if you do the right thing and you are consistent and you are competent, there's no how. People will pay for value.
Definitely.
People will pay for value.
Do you know something? When you graduate from high school, you understand, you're actually going into the world. Because you live in your father's house, and going to university. And at that point, you're exposing yourself to the world. And the university system itself is a form of exposure.
Yes.
On its own.
So if education gives you exposure,
True.
it exposes you to people from different walks of life. If you grew up in Mushi, do you understand? Or give me a good one.
Ajegule.
If you grew up on Ajegule and you go to university, let's say you went to Unilag, guess what? When you get there, you're going to be in there with children from Ikoyi.
Yeah.
You're going to be in there with children from Yaba.
Yeah.
You're going to be in there from...
Some even schooled in the UK and decided to come and do their university in Nigeria. So you're going to meet... Yeah.
You understand? So it gives you a certain level of exposure. And trust me, when you're in that classroom, everyone is equal. You understand? It makes
And
you
you
think,
pick from their mindset and the way they think.
it gives you some experience in life that staying home with your dad and working in a tailor shop would have never given you. When you graduate from university, do you understand? You cannot tell me the way you see life the same way as when you came into university. When you come back to your neighborhood, even the way you talk to your parents will be different. At this point, you start saying, "Mom, you can do this better in a better way." Even when
You have been upgraded.
you've been upgraded, the way even your mom would talk to you would be different. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
even
say?
your body
The way
language.
you see things, the way you see things
The way
in your
you think.
neighborhood, the way you think, everything will be different. It will be much different than if you actually stayed home and got a job at, I don't know, let's say you went for a training at a tailor shop or whatever. Yes, you probably have made money. You probably
That's
be
the
richer.
thing.
But that exposure is giving you unlimited opportunities
Opportunities.
to the world.
Yeah.
Let's say something. Everybody say Yahoo, Yahoo, Yahoo. Do you know that the only reason people in Nigeria are able to actually excel in Yahoo right now is because they actually went to school and learned how to operate and hack into people's systems.
Yes.
Can an illiterate actually hack into someone's bank account?
An illiterate cannot even scam anybody.
You understand? So
When he types the English, they will know.
exactly. Do you understand? I think that's why people started actually going into all this juju.
Yeah, that's why they gotta go fetish.
That's why
Because
they go fetish. But when
once you
say
speak,
Yahoo,
they can tell that you
when you
were.
say Yahoo, a real Yahoo boy
They are mostly intelligent people, though.
is intellect. You understand? So I'm not promoting Yahoo in any
Of course
way.
not.
Do you understand? I'm just letting you know, even the Yahoo that you guys want to rely on and not go to school, you still need education
Yes.
to follow in it. You understand? So my point is this. Education is not all about the money I'll make when I get a job. It's about the money you can make from the exposure you get. Let me tell you something. The easiest way, since Japa is trending, the easiest way to Japa, my brothers and
It's through
sisters,
school.
is through school.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
If you want to Japa, if you have a BLC, the easiest way to go to United Kingdom, United States, or Canada
Canada.
is go for a
Master's
degree.
program, yeah.
They're hardly denied. Do you understand? So when you say education is a scam, trust me, my brothers and sisters, you're scamming yourself.
Self. Simple as ABC.
That's a good one.
Okay, there's something I want to say, right? I noticed that the way it used to be before is when you have BSc or you have BA or whatever it is that you have, that's your first degree in the university.
Yeah.
It used to be a thing in Nigeria, especially. You are a graduate, so people look at you like, okay, you have access to certain kind of jobs.
Yeah.
Things have changed.
BS is not there anymore.
Things have what? Changed. Gone are those days. I'm not saying that whatever you got from your certificate is not potent. I'm telling you that you need to add more to your knowledge.
Yeah.
You can do online courses. You can just take professional courses from things that you're interested in. Some are even free. Yes.
Yeah.
And you get certificates for it.
Yeah.
You can get a virtual certificate. You can school abroad virtually, and then they'll send you a certificate that you can print out physically.
Yeah.
So I'm saying this so that people will not limit themselves, because one of those days where you say I have a degree, just because they carry that degree from morning till night, whereas people are working on themselves. Even if you're not privileged enough to go for your masters, there are some degrees that you can do. There are some professional certificates that put you at an advantage.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. There are some certificates that can actually get you much farther than your BLC.
You'll be shocked.
That's just the facts.
And you may not even spend up to 6 months doing these courses. It may be 2 months course. And then when you present them to some organizations, they would treat you like an expatriate. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So education is not a scam. We said all this to say that education is not a scam. And if you're out there, maybe your friend has told you, oh please, it doesn't matter if your parents are saying you should go to school, because I know how you all can be.
Yeah.
Don't be deceived. If your parents, there's a reason why our parents are sending us to school. Our parents are not, they know what they're doing.
Hard-earned money.
Hard earned. So don't take it for granted and don't go to school. And I remember when I was in Udegbe at the time, I knew people that their parents thought they were in school, but they went and camped with their friends. Their parents would spend school fees. They would use it to eat and smoke and only pay rent. And then when it was time for them to get to 400 level, their parents would come and realize that my child is not graduating. The child has not, since 100 level, he has not entered class again. So don't find yourself among these people, or if you have kids, show them this video. In case you can see in your child that maybe they are bowing to some type of peer pressure to think that school is scam. School is not scam. Even if, like I said earlier, even if you want to be a farmer, even if you want to be an artisan, if you are educated and you're a carpenter, there are some people, there are some caliber of people that you work with just because you're educated. You can easily go to Banana Island and then you will not be stammering when you get to the gate.
Education can be the difference between you being Kunle, and
designer
or Gucci.
Just like Shady Fodi.
Do you understand?
The difference of education is if you're going to be just Taylor Kunle
Branding.
or Louis Vuitton.
Branding, right?
Education teaches you how to
brand yourself.
Yes.
Most of the things that we think is, most of the brands that we see as exclusive brands is because they branded. Sometimes you'll be shocked that certain things that you bought cheaper, they look, by the time you use them, you feel like, okay, why did I buy this more expensive? It is because they branded it.
Just in case you guys didn't know, Gucci is a name. It's somebody's name.
It's somebody's name.
Louis Vuitton. His name is Louis.
Tyler, when are you
Vuitton.
going to have your designers?
Oh, wow. Tyler Hiller. How does that sound?
It sounds amazing. It sounds sellable.
It sounds sellable.
Thank you all for joining us. You've been watching, of course, Moments with Tyler. And every time we come, we bring amazing family gist, marriage gist, relationship, and of course, real life issues. Thank you for joining us today. Remember to comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us your experience as an educated person and how your education has opened certain doors for you so that other people can read it. And of course, they'll be encouraged to, take their education seriously. Thank you. What do you guys want to say to them?
All right. So I'm just going to chip in this.
Yeah.
As parents, encourage your children to go to school.
Yes.
But then watch out for other abilities they have.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Very important.
Now we are in this
Why
summer
are you in
period.
school?
I have some children that wants to learn this coding thing.
Oh, Lord.
Just try to explore them in other areas.
Yeah.
Apart from
They shouldn't be limited or
who
restricted.
knows? Your son is good in mathematics, may turn out to be an artist tomorrow. So please, let's just try and check other abilities they have, apart from just sticking to just education. But remember, education is the key to success.
Yeah,
Thank you.
best legacy.
Education is the best legacy, says Esther. Thank you all. Take care of yourself. Share, like, and comment. Bye-bye. See you next time.